Hello. We are live. Good morning. Hello, Lorna. Welcome, sis.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Lorna. Wait a minute. Where's my phone? I gotta censor that. I gotta censor it. Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, that is creepy.
I didn't realize I sounded so creepy. That's fabulous. That is fabulous.
So I am working on my mandala for the DP mashup.
I am working on Every Tree Has a Soul.
Aww.
I've done partial of my first canvas. See, my kitty cat is the coat of many colors kitty cat.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a black cat with a moon, and it's supposed to be spooky. And I've made it even creepier by making it multiple colors.
Oh, wow.
I had help. I had a shake and bake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was giving me advice as we went. Lola.
Yeah.
So I figure both of them, I'm just going to have whoever's watching help me. So it's like a group project of chaos. I think it's lovely.
Cool. So yeah, sorry, I really wanted to join your live stream yesterday, Lorna, but I was so tired. And so I was laying there, I was watching and listening, and then typical me, I fell asleep. Yeah.
I second, sis.
But it's on my watch later playlist. It is. It's on my watch later playlist.
You're going to have the playlist that never ends. Kind of like Lamb Chop. Should be the Lamb Chop list.
Yeah. It should be, yeah. I can hear Wolfie in the bedroom giggling.
Wolfie. Hello, Wolfie.
Oh, she can't hear us. She's got her headset on.
Oh.
Yeah. I woke up several hours. I woke up at one point last night and she was crying a little bit, quietly crying. Yeah. Well, because so she's dating this one guy and she's barely known the guy for very long.
Yeah.
Like she's known the guy for less than a week. Now she's got these other these other guys that she has known. Like she's known a couple of them, for one of them in particular, for about a year. And he was, when she explained to him that she's dating this particular individual, that he got all upset, and it's like he was messaging her, and she showed me the messages, and I'm like, he is so totally guilt tripping you. Totally guilt tripping you. Yeah. But it's like this guy has already admitted that he has severe, all in caps, severe ADHD. So, yeah, the guy's got issues. She needs someone who doesn't have severe issues.
Right.
But this guy that she's now dating is just like she was flirting and joking around with these other guys, and one in particular that she really liked. He doesn't really want to do a long distance relationship thing. He's okay with just being good friends right now, and whatnot. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, all right, not a problem. But things just clicked with this one particular individual. It just clicked. And she and we actually spent the better part of Friday chatting with the guy, interacting with the guy. And me personally, I see no red flags, and I was looking for red flags.
Yeah.
I was looking for red flags. He's really nice and polite. He kept calling me ma'am, and oh my god, potty mouth. Oh yeah, potty mouth. He has a military background. He did
That's
spend
why the
time
body
in. He was hi Carrie. Yeah, hi Carrie. He was also raised by his grandmother in Tennessee, and he admitted that. I'm like, so I bet she whooped your ass whenever you went out. You stepped down a line. He's like, yeah, she broke many a metal spoon across my backside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he makes her happy. Because he is very very friendly, outgoing, polite guy. Oh my god, the jokes.
Oh.
We were both making her blush. So he has real world experience.
Yeah.
He may only be 25, but he does have real world experience because he's been overseas. He has seen some pretty bad things.
Yeah.
And he suffers from PTSD. You wouldn't be able to tell from just conversing with the guy, but yeah. I have no problems with the guy at all. And
what was he in? Air Force, Army?
He was military. I think he said he was an E5.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, translation? and he told me what the translation is, like a lieutenant or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he was in Afghanistan.
Okay.
Yeah. And he lost military brothers there.
What's his name?
I don't really want to say.
Oh, okay.
Privacy reasons.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, he grew up in Tennessee, raised by his grandmother. He currently lives in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it is long distance.
Oh yeah. But he just recently started a new job, and he's planning on saving up money to buy a pickup truck. And he's like, yeah, and I'll just drive it without a license and come up there. I'm like, no, you're not going to be able to cross the border without a legal driver's license and a legally insured vehicle. And he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
it must be a military thing because my stepson is doing practice without a license, and I'm like, no.
Well, he also grew up on a farm. He grew up on a farm, so he has
driving experience.
Yeah, he's got driving experience. And he's probably got driving experience from being in the military as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he was very open and honest and upfront with everything. He answered every question that I asked.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I think, and they're, oh God, it was funny yesterday. She comes out of the bedroom and she's got her headset plugged into her phone. And and I look over and her screen's lit up and she's like in the middle of a call with him. She's like, yeah, he's sleeping right now.
Aww.
It's like, aw. When's the wedding? I don't know. It hasn't even been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, yeah. he plans on coming up here in a year or sooner. As soon as he's able to, he's planning on coming up here. He's gonna drive up here, and like he is so super polite. He's like, yeah, when I come to visit, I'll sleep in my truck. I'm like, no, you won't. I'll sleep on the couch. He's like, no, don't want to put you out. I'll just sleep in my truck. And Wolfie's like, yeah, I'll probably end up sleeping in his truck with him. I'm like, girl, you know I do have a van that has a bed in it. I got one of those creepy stalker vans with a bed in it in the back. It's a white panel van. There's no windows in the back, and it's got the blackout curtains.
Candyman Part 2.
Yeah, I got
I'm
one
trying
of
to
those
remember
creepy
who
stalker
those
vans.
guys were. There was guys that was killing people, killing girls, picking them up in. Is that Candyman? That might be the Candyman. I don't remember. Oh, when is the wedding?
Yeah.
Florida said, "When's the wedding?" I want to be the flower girl, and I'll just slingshot the flowers to Canada. Here's the flower petals. Fling!
Mail a package of flowers.
Yeah.
By the time they get here, oh look, the potpourri has arrived.
I'll instruct someone to walk down the aisle and just fling the whole basket and run. I still remember watching that little girl. She didn't want to do it. She got half down the aisle, dumped the basket, and ran.
Yeah, oh, I remember that. Yeah, Wolfie was actually the flower. She was a flower girl at my wedding.
Was she?
Yeah.
Aww.
Well, she was like, what, 7? 8? Yeah, she was 8. Yeah, she was 8. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah. And she and one of my friends, so I had 2 sets of couples as friends. And both couples were in my wedding party. One, there was the white family, and then there was the other family.
Yeah.
The white family, he was the best man, and she was a bridesmaid. Well, but yeah. And then the other family, their youngest son was the ring bearer. He was only 6 months old, so his daddy carried him down the aisle as the ring bearer. He's so cute, little suit and everything. So yeah. And then their youngest, no, not their youngest daughter. Their youngest, second youngest. Oh my God. I got so many freaking kids, I can't remember which one. Mostly girls. It was either their youngest or their second youngest. Her and Wolfie wore matching dresses.
Aww.
And they were like the flower girls, and they walked down the aisle together. And then my 2 matrons of honor were supposed to wear matching dresses as well. But my one friend, Mrs. White, chose to wear one of her own dresses. She also signed as the witness as well. Yeah. My other friend, she was the one that actually, she was the one that got the dresses for the girls, the dresses for the bridesmaids' dresses. It was a friend of hers that made my wedding dress to my measurements. She also was the one that got me my veil. And she also got a bunch of flowers from the thrift store. like fake flowers. And then my dad and I actually took these fake flowers to a flower shop to get them to arrange them into bouquets.
Okay.
He and the girl at the flower shop, he actually had to show her how to do a boutonniere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was beautiful. So my wedding dress was made for free. The only stipulation was that the seamstress that made it got to keep it.
Oh.
So I only ever wore it twice. Once to make sure it fit and to check the length of the skirt part. And the other time was for the wedding itself. And then his suit for the wedding was a wedding gift from a friend of mine. And we had the ceremony in our church. So that was free. We didn't have to pay for that. The music was provided by a friend, and he did that for free as well.
Wow.
The wedding cake was a wedding gift from his boss, because he worked in a bakery.
Yeah.
So, almost everything was free.
Yeah. My first wedding, my mom and dad paid for it because it's tradition that the bride parents pay for it. So I wore my mom's dress, and it needed a 4-bone hoop skirt to go underneath it. It was 17 layers of lace, and I wore her veil.
Wow.
And then mom and dad paid for the rest. But I did my own flowers and boutonnieres. I did all that myself. And a neighbor's daughter made cakes, and she had cancer, so she was kind of depending on the cakes for extra money. So my parents got the cake from her so they could give her some money. Mm-hmm. And it was beautiful. And then the church, it was my uncle's mom and dad were the deacons there. So we got the church for just donation. But yeah, and then the second one to Tom, it was just at my mom and dad's house. And it was just like a little bit of decorations, some food. There you go. The second one was like, and then when we got our vows renewed, that's when we had the hand fasting ceremony.
Oh yeah.
That's
the pictures that are on Facebook?
Yeah. That to me was more special than our actual wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we enjoyed that. We had a good time with that. And I kept teasing Tom that he was wearing a skirt because he was wearing a kilt. Like, you're wearing a skirt. He's like, oh, no, this is a kilt. Because he has a kilt, so he was wearing it. So, but yeah, it was like he said blessings in Celtic Irish, and then I did blessings in Cherokee, and then we did the hand fasting ceremony, and all of my family was there, which we couldn't do that at the other one because of COVID.
Oh yeah.
So we were limited first year, but the second year we could have more people.
Yeah.
That one was a hoot. That's when we did the cake. That's when we did the toast. We did everything there at that one. Because I wanted more people to be there.
Yeah.
To see all that. And then we had chaos. We had our book to sign. We had we put out our little rocky chairs and a sign that said, for those who couldn't be there, we're honoring them. So everyone who passed away got a little rocky chair. It was really sweet.
Well, that would be sweet, really sweet. Yeah. That's like I
'Cause-
recently watched little bits of a wedding. This one YouTuber that I follow, his daughter got married,
Okay.
and yeah, he was really excited about that. And yeah, they actually had a display set up for those that couldn't be there,
Yeah.
and it was pictures of
Uh-huh.
the loved ones, like his mom and a niece of his, and I can't remember who else, but yeah, it was very nicely done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah. I'm really big on honoring ancestors, so it was like, yep, we're gonna do
Yeah.
it. And then the bouquet that I carried for the second, hi CM, for the second one, it was a bunch of sunflowers.
No.
And some of the sunflowers at that time I was doing hospice volunteering.
Yeah.
So all of my peeps that I seen all got flowers from the wedding since they couldn't be there.
Aw.
So I made sure I included them as well.
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
soft.
the church wasn't really decorated, but we did have a runner for down the aisle, and that was donated by a fellow member of the congregation.
Okay.
And then they just out in the foyer, they just had a table set up where he and I could sit and open gifts, and it was very impromptu, and like we had the cake was there, and it was a big cake.
Yeah.
It was like an $80 cake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it was a wedding gift from his boss. She actually stayed sober long enough to make the darn thing.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't really ask for gifts, but financial donations, like financial gifts,
Uh-huh.
to help pay for the like to help pay for our, like we had just bought a mobile home to live in
Yeah.
a month earlier, and yeah,
Yeah.
so getting everything all set up and whatnot for that with that place, and
Yeah.
and it also helped. Actually, it also helped for our wedding. The donations also helped to pay for our wedding night,
Yes.
which kind of sucked because we stayed at this. It's a type of resort.
Uh-huh.
Hadn't been open for I think the place had only been open for maybe a year, and the swim, they had an indoor swimming pool, and the heater was broken for the indoor swimming pool.
Oh.
The hot tub was not hooked up. But yeah, so we weren't in the swimming pool for very long. They said, yeah, you can use the swimming pool, but there's no heat. Yeah, it kind of sucked. And then the heat, the way that they heat the rooms is by fireplace, by electric fireplace. And well, he's a light sleeper, and the flames, the flickering of the flames from the fireplace, he couldn't go to sleep with that going. So we had to turn the fireplace off. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up because I was cold, so I had to turn the fireplace back on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was not the greatest, but 2 months later, my brother paid for it was a weekend trip for two to this one campground, and it included 2 3/4 hour massages.
Ooh, that's nice.
My sister, it was a really nice package deal, and it was for our honeymoon. My brother paid for the whole thing.
Yeah.
My sister drove us down there, and it's a hot springs resort place. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but anyways, she got us there, and she went and she paid for 2 1-hour horseback riding sessions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was actually the first weekend that they had brought the horses out for the season, because this was in April.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it was a great weekend. We also were celebrating his birthday that weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Um,
And I got very drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got pretty drunk. Wait.
Lorna, that sucks. I can't believe
What?
they did that. It was only a few
Oh.
seconds. But
Well,
the
that's
first
bloody
honeymoon,
ridiculous. Yeah.
with my first husband,
Yeah.
ex-husband, we went to Tennessee. Nothing extremely memorable other than just, the touristy things. Tom and I went camping, and we went in October, and we didn't know that the kids trick-or-treat there, but our camping neighbor had bunches of candy, so she gave us some. So that's the picture of Tom and I, and we're in camping, and I've got the witch's hat on.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
our honeymoon.
Yeah.
We went camping on our honeymoon.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah. And so, it was fun. We had a great time, and all the kids trick or treated and stuff, and doggies and stuff. So yeah. It was fun. We're hoping to get down there this year so we can do it again, because we had a great time.
Oh, yeah.
We're just in the process. We're just in the process of fixing the camper. I am so sore. We sanded all day yesterday.
Yeah. And then you were on Lorna's live stream.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. I really, really, oh God, I really wanted to watch and hang out with you guys, but I was so tired. I hate being so frelling tired.
Yeah. Well, it's my superpower to put people to sleep.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. You're not the only one that falls asleep. I have a lot of people that fall asleep, and I'm like, oh, well, that's awesome. If I can put people to sleep, not literally. If I can make people fall asleep, I'm not putting people to sleep. No one is cats, okay?
But you're helping them get to sleep and have some rest.
Yes. And I'm the type of person that always needed stuff to help me fall asleep. So I'm honored that I can help others. So yeah, I don't mind being the voice of sleepiness.
Oh, I have to call that I gotta call the respiratory place this week and ask them about the paperwork or filing or whatever it is. Should check. I've got that written down somewhere.
Have you gotten your CPAP yet?
No, that's why I need to phone them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while. You should have already had it. It's been a while.
Yeah, apparently, I wrote it down. Where did I write it down?
Thomas.
Oh my goodness.
Thomasina. Huh?
Do it again.
You're asleep.
Sorry.
And the whole world don't want to hear you snore.
Sorry.
Who are you saying sorry to? I know it's not me.
Oh my goodness.
What about saying sorry to Mara?
Sorry, everybody.
That's okay. I could not hear a thing.
Well, he's been doing the weird kind of putting, if you don't have a CPAP on, he's been doing the weird thing where his tongue rolls back and he like gurgles and it scares the crap out of me. So it's like, put your CPAP on. And sometimes he doesn't. And it's like, you're snoring, don't gurgle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
see,
it looks like
Lorna said she's fell asleep to me too. I don't take that as I'm boring. I take that as I'm soothing.
yeah.
I need to read a bedtime story. I have a perfect one in mind. It's by Samuel Jackson. He reads it, and it's called "Go to F to Sleep." And yeah, the F is actually, the word, and you read it out loud. It's like,
that's a cute story. I swear I thought I wrote it down somewhere. Darn it.
So if you guys ever want to read or have it read for you by Samuel L. Jackson, Go the F to Sleep. It's an adult book, but it's based like a kid's story time. Go on YouTube. It's a short book, but yes, Go the F to Sleep. I love it. That's the reading material that I can recommend today. Samuel Jackson reading Go the F to Sleep. About the struggles of a new parent.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to bug me for a while until I find it.
And Mara.
Yes.
There's another kitty cat.
Oh.
Now we're at an even dozen. And we're stopping.
Yeah.
He just got fixed yesterday, so there was a stray that Ma took in, and he likes to be here more than he likes to be over there, so he got the choppy chop, and now he's here. And his name is Sunny Sky.
I was going to say Sunny D. Like the juice.
We call him Sunny Days because he brightens our day. He's so sweet.
Aww. Yeah.
The cats are all getting used to it. But yeah, we think he's a sibling to Snowy and all that lot. Because Ma said there was a kitten that she couldn't find. And we think it's that. We think he's that cat. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oops, nope, I didn't mean to touch it. There's the link right there. Go the F to Sleep.
Yeah, I remember watching that. I've seen that before.
Yeah, I think I posted it on my Facebook page before, but yeah, it's brilliant. You're not going to fall asleep.
Oh. Yes, Lorna, thank you for sharing the link. She also shared the link on our messenger group messenger.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I love that book. That's probably my favorite book.
Yeah, that's a cute book.
Yeah.
I like falling asleep to I fall asleep. I tend to fall asleep to YouTube videos. It doesn't seem to matter which ones.
Yeah.
If I'm tired enough, I'll fall asleep to just about anything. Well, actually, no, that's wrong. If I'm tired enough, I will fall asleep to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything if I'm tired enough.
Let's see. I've fallen asleep to the sumo wrestlers. I've fallen asleep to Bionic Pig. I've fallen asleep to Bailey Sarian. I like watching like people cooking food and eating it, but it bugs Tom. He don't like the chomping. So, yeah.
I like watching videos of people cooking, but the videos of people eating, it's just, I don't know. Doesn't really interest me.
Yeah.
Like the Asians, like my ex, Jag, he really liked watching like the Asians like
Yeah.
stuff on their faces with all of these with noodles and stuff, and
Yeah.
like they've got these massive bowls of noodles and other stuff that they add to it, and it's like, well, that looks really yummy, but I don't want to sit here and watch you eat.
Yeah.
And I'm not eating.
Right. And there's a lady that was like one of the first YouTube ASMR eaters.
Yeah.
And she was from California, and she didn't gouge herself. She would just have some food and just talk to you like normal, you know. I enjoyed her, but she passed away from pancreatic cancer.
Aww.
So I loved her so much that I bought one of her shirts that honored her. So I have her shirt. I loved her. When I was going through the divorce, it was like she was my sister. You know, I could listen and talk back. I know you can hear me, but I love you, Sassy. So yeah.
Aww.
But yeah, she was my first. And when she passed away, I was so sad. But her sister kept the channel up.
Yeah.
So I could watch in reruns. But yeah, I've got her shirt. And I can't wait to wear it when I lose more weight.
Oh.
I'll be walking around sassy.
Yeah. The other day, when Wolfie and I went shopping, we got her some new underwear, and we got some pants and some shirts for both of us, I guess. Yeah. Well, she went to put on a pair of the underwear yesterday, and yeah, they're too small.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, incentive to lose weight? Yeah. Yep. And I thought it was funny. She was able to get them on, but oh my God. It's like watching a little video clip of Turtay putting on something that's way too small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh, I love her.
She is hilarious. Yeah, I love watching Turtay.
Yes, Lorna, you fight that because Lola gave you permission. I was there. I'll be your wingman on that. We'll get that.
Yeah,
reversed.
see, well, that's like, if you write in the description that you have permission from the owner, then they should grant, like, be okay with it. Like, yeah. Like when I read stories, I write in the description, like, and I also talk in the video about the book, the writer. I try to include a link to the writer, either to their YouTube channel if they're on YouTube, and actually they seem to all be on YouTube. But yeah, to their website, like the website, Facebook group, whatever. But yeah, I am open and honest and upfront about each writer, and I would do the same thing with any Like if I shared clips from other YouTube content creators on my channel, I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
But you got to be very careful with that kind of stuff because it's like bots. It's not actually real people that actually monitor the videos, people's content. But yeah, you can appeal to an actual person. That's for sure. Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard for me to get caught up. Oh, hey, Star. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Star, did I hear that you were doing an event? Or an event is coming up or something?
Ooh.
Because I thought last night I heard that you were doing an event. But I've slept since then. And I'm just curious. Fairyland 2025. When does it start? Is that May? Or is that right now? Because Tom has a fairy that I could steal and work on some of it. April. Oh, it's
April, yeah.
right now.
It's right now. Okay. Oh.
Okay. Tom has a fairy. So I could sneak it and just do a tiny bit of it this month and leaving the rest. See, if he was awake right now, if Tom was awake right now.
Aw, he's a tired boy.
He's asleep. I'll have to see if I can borrow his.
What?
Your fairy for this month.
The fairy?
A fairy?
Yeah.
Because Star is doing fairy.
I've had it for how many years? I touched it?
Okay, Star. Do I need to do anything to sign up, or is it just...
I don't even know where it is.
hanging up over yonder?
Is it?
I think. No, it might be in the bin. I don't know. But it's kitted up.
Yeah, for me to participate in that event, I would have to, well, I get paid in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I would definitely go shopping for a fairy diamond painting. Locally.
Okay.
Course.
All right. I will go and post it on the Facebook page. And I will gather it all up. And I can put this aside. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be done until September. This is editor's birthday present. He likes things that support autism because he's autistic, of course, but he doesn't like the puzzle thing. And I'm like, well, this is all the colors, but it's not a puzzle. So yeah.
Oh, Jill, are you going live after this?
Yeah, at 2:00.
Yeah, because Star said she's going to take off and she'll rewatch later, be part of the replay crew.
Yeah, I'm going live at 2:00. In what? In an hour and 15 minutes. I'll be going live.
Again.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll have to gather it up, and then on the 2:00 live, I'll start the fairy and put this one up.
Yeah, I think Wolfie and I might have to go for a walk tomorrow. Go get water and milk because we're out of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I think we can probably go another day or two without milk.
Okay, Star, that'd be awesome. I usually go to about 5. I usually do 3 hours, or try to. Unless chaos ensues and I have to quit early.
Yeah, I believe Jill is Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. I'm that person.
Most people I watch are Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. We're a rare breed. But I think Lola is Eastern as well, aren't you?
Yes, she is. Yeah,
I can slingshot her. She's not that far.
yeah,
I
she's not that far from New York.
Yeah, I've told her that I was going to slingshot Tom over there a few times. And whenever
Yeah.
I have a cat that's misbehaving, I threaten to slingshot it to her.
Yeah, for them to reach me, it's like with a cannon
Yeah,
or a rocket. Strap them to the rocket. There we go.
yeah. Well, hi, Max. Good morning to you. I'm not giving you attention. I'm on Mars Stream. I'm on Mars Stream. Do you want to be a surprise
Want to be a
guest
celebrity?
artist? There he is.
Hello, Kitty Mouse.
It's Max. Hi, Max.
Kitty Mouse.
You're a good boy
Oh, you
most
pretty
of the
kitty.
time.
Aww. Hello, my mouse. Hello,
Oh.
my mouse.
Tom's got Cece. All my meow meows are spoiled.
Oh,
Here,
I
I'm
bet.
supposed to be done painting, and you're on my lap. What are we doing, sir? What are we doing? I'm supposed to be busy. I'm not supposed to be
It's supposed to be.
I'm supposed to be busy and proactive, but you're making me be a couch tater. I don't want to be a couch tater. I want to be diamond painting, Bubba. Oh, his purr is so loud.
Oh.
Yeah. This one was the one that we were fostering, but then he ended up ours.
So he's a foster fail.
Yes, but that's okay
Nothing wrong with that.
because his owner is a cousin, and I said, I don't know, I'm so hooked to Max now. And she's like, well, with your dementia and you're already used to him, why don't you just keep him? And I'm like, yay!
That's
So
always.
Max,
I love it when they say that. Yeah, just go ahead, keep them.
so
Was
Max is
planning
my
on it anyways.
all right, now I can diamond paint again.
Yay.
He just needed a little love. That's all.
Aw.
Just a smidgen. And Tom has got Cece. She's keeping him awake. That's his baby. Oh my goodness. Cece adores him.
Aw.
That's one of the twins. Cece and JJ.
My stepmom had a cat before they got married. When they were dating, she had this cat named Kitty.
Yeah.
Really nice, pretty white kitty cat. And well, she said that this particular cat, he hated men.
Oh.
Well, this cat loved my dad.
Well, then he must have been the bee's knees.
Well, my dad was always really good with cats. He's really good with any animal. But yeah, this cat loved my dad. To the point where, like, my dad, unfortunately, one morning, one day he was coming home from work. he was pulling into the driveway and the cat was outside.
Oh no.
Yeah, unfortunately, he ran over Kitty's head. He was still alive. He was still alive,
Yeah.
but the tire went over his head and cracked his jaw. Split it right down the middle. Yeah, split it right down the middle.
Oh my god.
And so they rushed him to the vet clinic, and
Yeah.
yeah, they said it would be a lot, like, they basically said there's no guarantees that like if they were able to fix him, if he'd be in pain for the rest of his life. So it was just, yeah. So they put him down, and my dad was quite upset because he really did like that cat. That cat just loved him something fierce. And oh my god, my stepmom was jealous.
Huh.
Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, my cat does not like men. Yeah, you'd almost think that my dad was packing catnip in his pockets, rubbing catnip all over himself to get that cat to like him. But no.
He just has it that way.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
she
like
was.
Tom didn't want cats, and now he's more. I think he's more addicted now because he's like, "Are you my girl? Are you my boy?" He's like, nope, it's Mama's boy or Mama's girl. Oh, here's my cat. You know. So yeah.
Oh my goodness, I am so looking forward to getting that package from Jill. Wait, sorry, not from Jill, from Lola.
I was going to say my package isn't coming until August. It depends on whose team you're going to be. Chaos or hilarity?
Well, it's looking like my hilarity canvas is going to be here before my chaos canvas, because my chaos canvas is still currently sitting in Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah, and my hilarity canvas is on its way from Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah. But another reason why I'm looking forward to getting my package from Ontario is the little pen. I ordered some little diamond painting pens, like what Lorna uses for diamond painting. Those little chonky ones. They're around the size of this pen. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those arriving. Because like this pen, the tip, as you know, the tip keeps coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
have you tried putting washi tape around the tip and then putting it in? I have one that I have to do that. I have to washi tape it.
Yeah. If I put washi tape on it, it wouldn't fit. I wouldn't be able to get it in. It wouldn't go back in the hole. Yeah. It's just that small of a hole, of an opening. Yeah. It's a really tiny tip. Yeah.
That's unfortunate for the
It
pen.
is unfortunate. Yeah, it is unfortunate. So,
I don't even have any D's on the strip I'm working on. That would have been a wonderful joke if I had some D's. I don't have any D's, so I can't help your tip.
you know, can you read this?
I'm sure, honestly, I am sweet, I would never think dirty things. I'm innocent, say. Innocent.
Can you read the lid?
Oh, she's got Mars got the D.
I'm working on the D right now.
Mara has the D.
And it keeps the tip keeps sliding out.
And the tip keeps sliding out when she's working on the D. I only plant the seeds of perversion. They grow it, and Mara's growing really good. I'm proud.
I'm so happy. I actually have the freedom to be able to say these kinds of things again.
Yeah.
My ex Jag. Oh my goodness, I could not. Nope. Not unless he was in the room, and even then it was like, nope.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
that's my
he-
superpower. Oh,
I
Lorna,
was-
no, don't you no comment that, Laura. You know I've planted the seed of perversion on your kitchen table. Don't give me that. Don't give me that, Laura.
On her kitchen table?
She's got a seed of perversion in a flower pot on her kitchen table, and it's growing too. We already know Lorna. She's been picking the crop for a while.
Oh, goodness.
My seed of perversion. She's got a garden with it.
Wolfie wanted to get a plant while we were shopping.
Yeah.
So we got a fake plastic plant.
There you go.
And yeah, because neither of us really have much in the way of a green thumb.
Mine is so black.
Well,
My green thumb is black thumb. I kill everything.
we have a tendency of keeping the blinds closed. We like it dark. We like it dark in here. We like not necessarily dark, but we like our privacy. We don't want people to be able to like look in at us because like pants are prison, right? So
yeah, I agree.
We like our privacy. So so we don't get very much sunlight in here.
Yeah. Well, all of our windows are plastic to keep because our windows and stuff are old and we want to get rid of them. So we just have them trash bagged. So there is no sunlight. It's all artificial.
Yeah.
There's no light in.
Well, I worry about using like trash bags and plastic over the windows because of moisture and condensation.
Yeah.
And mold.
Right. Yeah, you're going to be careful of that.
And yeah, the moisture and condensation can cause rot in the walls of this thing. And I do not want that to happen.
No, because you need this thing to behave itself.
So, yeah, we need this thing to live in for at least another year, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed that we actually are able to save up enough money to get a bigger place, a bigger camper, or at least just another camper or what have you. Because, my boyfriend is trying to save up money to buy a house that also includes a basement suite.
Oh.
So that his mom can live upstairs in the house and then he can live in the basement suite. And I, of course, would want to live in the basement suite with him. And then we could have the camper, hopefully have this fifth wheel parked in the driveway.
Yeah.
Depending on what's going on, maybe just leave it parked here for Wolfie and her other half.
Yeah.
Her Tennessee farm boy.
Wow. What I know about Tennessee boys, this is what, family from Tennessee, Tennessee boys that say yes, ma'am, yeah, they're good. They're a good deal because, my grandfather was from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Guess what time it is? Sorry.
Oh, it's time for meds. Wolfie, medication time.
Angel's got it on her phone. Medicine time. It's medicine time, everybody. But they're and women should want that, because my grandfather is from there, and when I meet people, guys, for the first time, and I get past the 3 days of people getting used to me. If they say something out of line, I'll say, "Oh, really? You're going to do this or you're going to do that?" where's my yes ma'am? So some people I've trained enough that I'll say, oh, can you grab that? Yes, ma'am. I guess it's just a Southern thing. Guys say yes, ma'am, and I'm like, especially if they're in trouble, I better get my yes, ma'am. It's a Southern thing. Even though I'm in Indiana, it makes no sense, but it's a Southern thing.
Yeah.
I've gotten it through osmosis or DNA.
Well, yesterday in my live, I was telling Katya all about this young gentleman. And about how, like, I have never been called ma'am so many times in my life.
Yeah. Oh, that means he's a good egg. He's a good egg.
He is really, really, just so many green flags with that guy.
He's our mountain boy.
Yeah. Oh no, I cannot refer to him as a boy. He is a young man.
Okay,
I'll refer to Tom as a boy. There's a bad
boy. Hey boy, you wait. You wait over there, boy. I'm thinking of a finger for you.
But this particular individual, he is quite the young man.
Oh.
Yeah. And at one point when I was driving home on Friday, I even said to Wolfie, I was like so tempted to say, yeah, you can call me mom. You're practically family already.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, you can say it. Go ahead, say it to him. So I did, and he's like, oh no, ma'am, not until after we meet face to face in person. It's like, oh my God, this is.
Yeah. That's so sweet.
Yeah. And he's one of those individuals that's fiercely protective.
Yeah.
Of those that he cares about. And we had to forewarn him. We're like, you cannot bring your firearms across the border. He's like, oh no, I already sold them. Oh, okay. Because, well, you know, he did like live growing up in Tennessee, predators, and then being in the military. Most military men, like to keep firearms around for protection afterwards, especially those with PTSD. And he's like, oh no, I got rid of them. And I was explaining to him, like, here in Canada, you need special permits for firearms, and it also the permits are based on whether you like what you use the firearms for.
Right.
Like, because there are a lot of people that have firearms and they only ever take them to
ranges.
To ranges, to fire.
That's us. Yep. We only do fire.
They don't ever use them for hunting.
Yes. That's what we have here. We don't have that. We have a personal protection one.
Oh, but it is against the law to use your firearm to defend your home.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here you just as long as they take a step in your house. If they take a step in your house, you can't.
You're fully within your rights. We actually had a police officer tell that to us. That he's a police officer. He said straight out, he is not legally allowed to use his own personal firearm to protect his home.
Wow.
Yeah. You are actually not legally allowed to use anything that could be considered a weapon to protect your home. It's like, seriously? Wow. Yeah. So, like, if an intruder breaks into your home, you're not allowed to pew them.
No pew-pewing.
No pew-pewing allowed.
here, if you can get them in the house, you got to get them in like 3 or 4 steps, and then you got to shoot them while they're facing you, or excuse me, pew-pewing them while they're facing you and not in their back. And so I have a running joke of, because I'm warped in the brain. Oh, you got to drag them in. Then I'll pew-pew them, and if they bleed on my carpet, I'm going to pew-pew them again, because that was Jeff Foxworthy. If you get blood on my carpet, I'm going to do that again. So, yeah. But see, like, how is it about empty hand? Can you fight?
You can defend your home from an intruder. You just cannot use something that's considered a weapon. So, like,
I would be able to play with my food before I kill it. I'd be able to play with my food before I unlived it if I lived in Canada. My hands, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I feel sorry for anybody if I lived in Canada, I would feel sorry for anybody that walked in the house. Because I could have fun with my hands.
Lola's saying you can also get in trouble for posting your dog is dangerous. I don't think so, because there are a lot of people around here in BC that have signs about their animals, about their dogs.
Like beware of the dog, or
warning, guard dog on duty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's just a legal thing.
or never mind the dog, beware of owner.
Oh, I need that.
I love that one. I love that one. Yeah.
I need that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a personal security device.
Yes. Is it a zap zap?
No, it's actually it's an alarm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we are not legally allowed to have zap zaps.
How about sprays?
Pepper spray and mace, yes. Bear spray, you can own bear spray, but you're only allowed to use it when you're in the woods. It is against the law to use bear spray against another human being.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Canada's really strict.
Yeah.
Just as long as you get them in your home or they're close enough to a certain proximity, you won't get in trouble. And the one thing that someone in my family always said, if you do pew-pew, tell the police you want to go to the autopsy, because most people don't say that. And if you do that, then they know, I don't know how, but they know that you're not guilty, because this person said if you're guilty, you wouldn't want to go and see that person. So yeah, to always say, I'll go do this, I'll go to the lie detector, I'll go do all that, because the more you say you do is the more innocent you seem.
Oh, okay. I have a little bit of a problem.
Uh-oh.
I'm almost all out of this one color. And thankfully it's only like the outline, but it's still like not enough. So I'm going to have to find another color that's as close to this color as possible. Yeah. I'll do that at some point, but I'm done with that color for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I did a Jill and I spilled a tray of diamonds.
Oh, I did that yesterday during my live stream with Katya. I was working with this color, and I had a few in the tray, and I got up to go. We were talking about Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
And I went to go grab my tower of discs of Doctor Who.
Uh-huh.
I have a tower. I kid you not. It's like this tall, and it's all discs of Doctor Who.
Oh wow!
That I have burned. Well, I went and I accidentally knocked over the tray, and all the drills ended up on my chair. I didn't make a scene or anything like that. I just was like, whatever. I cleaned up what I could of it. There's still several. It wedged way down in the seat. Okay, I'm gonna work over here on this over here. So yeah, yesterday was lots of fun, wasn't it, Lola?
I know I was missing it. I was sanding.
Yeah, you missed out.
I need to post that because I don't think I posted that on the channel yet. I don't
Nope.
think the pictures of what we were doing.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
I'll have to post that today because I took a few pictures. But we got that roof looking good. Next, it's time for Bondo to fill in the cracks. But we're wearing respirators, so we're being safe.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm just looking at this, and I'm wondering where my ends are.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, they're over here. All right. These are ends. Okay. Well, it's just my N's and my K's, and my B's are all like they're white letters,
Yeah.
and so it's like trying to read them. Oh, and my E's are also white letters, and then my C's are white letters. So anyways, the K's are really hard to read, but I know I know which ones are my K's because they're very light because of the coloring.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be a pale blue, but well, they're pink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And I was watching videos. Everybody kept saying, oh, I follow earthquakes and tsunamis and stuff, science.
Yep.
And they were talking about the Myanmar being bad. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go check that out last night when you were messaging, I was still awake too. When you were messaging things. And so I was watching it and it was devastating. Oh my goodness. It was horrible. I'm just sitting here looking like half stunned, half like tearing up. It was horrible. I was like, oh no, I didn't realize it was that bad. It was bad. So I was like, okay, that is something I wasn't expecting to see. Oh, yeah.
So that's Myanmar, the country.
Yeah, it's either Myanmar,
Myanmar.
Yeah. There's so much devastation and there's so many people not found. And it's like, oh, no. Because I don't like people to get hurt or killed or anything. And the Tibetan monks were running out of their home. And it destroyed some of them. And it's like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I don't want anybody to suffer or be in pain or anything like that. So it's like, oh no. And all the animals that were just running, because, they could sense it before it happened. And there was one that was a farm and the chickens were running in circles. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know chickens ran in circles with earthquakes, but they do.
Yeah. Yeah, they can. Well, yeah, it's got something to do with like Earth's magnetic forces or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And certain animals can sense that kind of stuff, and
cats and dogs can, for sure. Because they were starting to act really weird when people were filming, and it was like then the earthquake, and then the aftershock wasn't any better. I'm like, oh my good gravy. Because, there, it's not like Japan where they build buildings that will withstand earthquakes. And like,
well, that's because they're used to earthquakes there.
So I think anymore, if you're going to build a building, it don't matter where you are, because we even have earthquakes here. Earthquake proof your building. Just take that extra money, because I don't know if there's a place that doesn't have earthquakes. I really don't know. Do you guys?
Yeah.
You guys have earthquakes, don't you?
They're very, very minor tremors
Yeah.
because of the mountains. The mountains absorb a lot of it,
Yeah.
but we still get. But see, the tremors are so minor. It's almost like the same as when a big rig, a semi drives by.
Oh, okay. So you really,
Yeah.
Here we've had two. One just knocked everything that was on the bathroom walls and stuff, just knocked it off. And we weren't home at the time. We came home and everybody's like, oh, we had an earthquake. So that's what did that. But the second one felt like we were on a roller coaster and like a vehicle hit the house. That one was pretty memorable. I'm like, we're on a roller coaster. We're having an earthquake. Holy crap. And it did put a crack in a wall, but it didn't do any other damage other than a crack. So, yeah. So we got lucky there, but we have faults, but they're usually not very bad, but that one was. I'm like, we're on a roller coaster, because that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, I'm actually done with this. Oh, not quite. Almost done with this color. All right, now I am done with this one color. I just decided I'll just go around and do the whole entire thing with this one color because it's actually very little to do with this one color. Yeah. So this color's done.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Maybe if I sweet talk him, Tom will get up and find the fairy and find the case that the fairy belongs to. So that's one less thing I have to do if he's nice. As I stare at him menacingly.
Menacingly? Yeah. Pat your eyelashes at him and look at him all sweet
I
and
am.
innocent.
Oh no, he knows I can't be innocent and or sweet. I'll drink my coffee. I'll choke on my coffee. I didn't finish my breath before I drank.
I'm gonna try and fill in all of this one color, which is the outline.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All of the L. I'm gonna do that.
I am doing arrows. I'm done with arrows. I didn't need much arrows.
Well, this canvas is it's all the alphabet. That's it. All alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, N, P, Q. And I am done with K. I am done with the Ks. Yeah, all done with the K.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work with the L.
I didn't know if I would like the matchup thing. I love it. It's so much fun. I just go on and then just, work with anybody who's on there and say, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I think that might be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I think after your live stream, I'm going to watch Lorna's live stream from yesterday.
Yeah. We talked about a very special place. I will give you that.
You shared links of it too.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's a place that you haven't talked about in a while.
I know. I've been kind of like letting it build up. And whenever, I feel like I've got enough humor, you'll never know when it'll strike again.
Uh-oh.
Not going to do it today because it was just talked about yesterday. But you never know when it's going to hit Uranus.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Trying to do this tree. Trying to do this tree trunk. And I haven't done squares in a while, so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
and it'll all balance out. It'll come together.
Yeah. Well, I've been working on my little helpers behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I should actually set it aside and work on something else for a bit, because I do have two other canvases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I've got more than that. I've got my Santa as well. I had that dollar store Santa still to finish. And then I've got my third eye and my hungry cookie monster still to do. Yeah.
Yeah, you got stuff.
That's right. Yeah. It's not much. It's not much.
Yeah.
That's why I'm waiting for that package from my friend in Colorado.
Yeah. You know that there is a Cookie Monster killer? That's what they named Cookie Monster Killer. It's on Bailey.
No.
Yeah.
It's on what?
On Bailey Sarian. Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to find it and send it to you. But yeah, they called him the Cookie Monster Killer.
I don't like the sounds of that.
It's actually very sad. Poor guy.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't say poor guy because he murdered people, but he had some learning disability.
Oh, yeah.
So, you kind of like, okay, he did this, but yeah, that one is kind of leaving you like, but, yeah, that one is pretty gruesome-ish.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster Killer.
Yeah. Well, I actually just, shortly before starting my live stream this morning, I was watching some stuff on YouTube, and there was this little short to do with, there was this man in, he was, this elderly man with dementia was shopping with his wife at Walmart. I believe it was Walmart. And he got separated from her. And he was wandering around in the store with a shopping cart. And the employees ended up calling the police. And the police came and they arrested the guy. And they were very, very rude and disrespectful to this elderly gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to mute you because my dad is phoning.
Okay. I don't know if they can hear us or not. Hello. I think muting means the whole thing is muted. I think. Yes. Where's the daggum S? S, where are you?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I'm just looking for S.
So when I muted only my microphone.
Oh,
So yeah, you can still be heard.
okay. I was just we
As
do.
Lola said, I'm still here. Y'all are just talking to yourself.
Yeah. I was
So
just here. We can just
yeah,
talking
so
amongst myself.
so that was my dad calling. He's going to be here in about, he said 20, 25 minutes. So knowing him, it's probably going to be sooner than that.
Yeah.
And I asked him if I could, because he's got this cupboard thing that I'm going to be using for until we can get a desk for Wolfie
Yeah.
for out here. And so yeah, he's bringing that. But because it's been sitting outside for a bit, it's the paint is peeling.
Oh.
So I asked him if I could get a sheet of sandpaper as well, so I can sand off the peeling paint before bringing it inside.
Yeah.
Because the peeling, because I don't need peeling paint all over the floor in
No.
here.
No. No.
Yeah. So yeah, if he shows up and we're still live, I'm just gonna quickly end the stream.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Because I know here real soon I'm gonna have to scat too so I can get stuff
I gotta get up.
set up.
Yeah.
Oh, I say that and now he gets out of bed. Mm-hmm.
What?
Nice beard.
That's her.
Thank you. Hey, my hair is brushed in a ponytail. Of course it's nice.
Oh, I got a question. Do you guys, does it snow there in the winter?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot.
Do you guys actually ride the motorcycle?
Not in the cold.
Used to. Don't do that anymore.
It's really hard on the joints and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I used to get it out if it was a nice day and the roads are clear. I would get the bike. I used to get the bike out, but I don't do it anymore.
Well, I'm just asking because I actually have these. They're like winter chains type things, but like plastic. They're almost like like zip ties for motorcycle tires for in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got them because they were you're supposed to be able to put them on bicycle tires too for in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're old. We don't. I mean, if it was an emergency and there was no other way, maybe. But yeah, we're old.
Yeah.
I'm not hiking my leg up on a motorcycle in 20-degree weather.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm just asking because I have ridden on the back of a motorcycle in the middle of winter before.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
Because it is cold AF.
Yeah. Here in Indiana, there is a bike ride that happens in the wintertime. And I didn't ride on the back of a motorcycle, but I was the chase vehicle. In case something happens, there's a chase vehicle.
Yeah.
I was that. And I had all their kids in the van. I wasn't allowed to ride on the back of a motorcycle. My husband took someone else on the back of the motorcycle. Not Tom.
Okay. Somebody else rode bitch with your first husband.
Yeah.
My dad used to ride bitch with my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, because my mom was the one with the motorcycle.
Right. Yeah. She had a Harley, didn't she?
Oh, God, no. No.
She had
No.
a Harley.
No.
No?
Oh, God, no. No. Harleys are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
No, I think she had a Honda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think. I'd have to see if I have any pictures. Because I used to have a picture of her motorcycle
Yeah.
and she and her cat sleeping on the seat of her motorcycle. Yeah.
Hey, hang on.
Oh, that's right. My mom was a card-carrying member of the Harley Davidson Motorcycle Club. So yeah, she might have owned a Harley. That's
See, I
right.
thought
I
she was
completely
in the
forgot. Yeah.
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 I remember odd things. Sorry for the bright. Sorry, I'm changing canvases. Tom finally got.
He finally got off his butt.
Yeah. It's amazing what he can do.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I want? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just. Oh wow, there's a lot of color blocking in this. Okay.
How big is it?
It is. Does it say on here? It should. It is a 40 by 70.
Oh, nice size.
Yeah. I'm going to get it started for Thomas. And then we'll see how long it takes. But there's a lot of color blocking. So I might get this done quicker than he will. Come on, clip. Okay. I was fighting with a batch clip. My fight is over with the batch clip. I did it. I like it when they are the size of the board, so then you don't have to tape.
Yep.
I love that. So I gotta go over and get on Facebook and tell her, oh, by the way, I was gonna do it. This happened once before with me. It's like, what was it? Oh, crap, which one was it? Where it's like, oh, yeah, I have a canvas, start immediately. And I don't remember which one it was. Butterfly? No? I don't remember, but I found out like midway, and I'm like, sure, I can do it. I don't remember whose it was.
Yeah, I really don't know if I'll be able to afford to actually get a canvas on payday.
Yeah.
Because right now Wolfie is not receiving any money from income assistance.
Oh.
And
So
on Friday she was supposed to get her like register and apply for it online with the help of a worker.
Oh.
And we were shopping and she had left her phone in the truck when they called. So yeah. So she missed the call.
Oh no.
And it's because she needs her social insurance number. But it's like personal identification number. Yeah, that got left behind in Alberta. So it's packed. It's packed in with all of her stuff. Yeah. So she needs, because she doesn't have it, we can't register her online.
Yeah.
So we could either go into Service BC, where we can do all of that stuff. But that's also where like they do other stuff. It's like the DMV and all kinds of that legal stuff. I think I'm gonna have to go because I believe my dad is here.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.